Hello there. This is an astrology forecast for Taurus. So my dear Taurians, the big news of this month, starting on March the 1st and lasting until the 20th of May, is that Mars, planet of energy, planet of passion and sexuality, is going to be going retrograde, and it's retrograde in your 6th house of work. So it's important that you use this time to reassess where your energy is going in your work. Is your work your passion? Is it that you get up in the morning and you're excited about your work? And if it's not, then during this retrograde is a wonderful time to reassess where you're putting your energy. It's a wonderful time to reassess what you're doing with your physical health and your physical well-being. Are you exercising too much? Are you doing the wrong kinds of exercise? Are you eating too much, too little? Where does there need to be more balance in your life? But this is going to be very important, looking at the reasons for your actions. During Mars retrograde can also be a very good time to go for some counselling, especially if you've got a lot of intense emotions. Very often intense emotions come up during this time, and having maybe some coaching or counselling or an astrology reading or something like that can be very helpful during a Mars retrograde period. The good news is that Mercury goes direct on the 1st of the month. So 3 events on the 1st of the month: the Mars retrograde, Mercury direct now, so communication should be easier. It's okay to sign contracts, to start new projects, to download software. All those kinds of things should be easier now that Mercury is moving quickly again. And the other thing is that we've got a new moon here at 10 degrees of Pisces in your 11th house, joining the Sun and Venus there, also on the 1st of the month. So happening on the 1st of the month, action or maybe non-action in the workplace, you having to revise what you're doing in your work and your health, Mercury going direct, and also this moon energy in your 11th house, new moon, new friends, new beginnings, time to maybe look for having a new social life or for doing something new with the people who are already in your life. It's a wonderful time as well for looking at your dreams, your goals, your wishes. What is it that you want for yourself? I mean, it won't be long, Taurus, before your birthdays are coming round. So this is a wonderful time with Neptune helping you to visualise the kinds of things that you want in your life for this coming year, 2014 into 2015. On the 6th of March, we've got Venus starting for the first few days of the month in your 9th house, so make sure you're maybe planning some travel or maybe some higher studies. And then Venus for the rest of the month coming into your 10th house. Venus in the 10th house is actually very good for your work situation. You might meet somebody through work who's helpful to you, somebody who wants to sponsor you, or maybe somebody who introduces you to another job opportunity or a work opportunity. Or you could get some recognition for the work that you've been doing. As well, on the 6th of March, Jupiter goes direct. It's been retrograde for the last few months, so going direct again, Jupiter, certainly your thinking processes should be a lot clearer now. I know this last Mercury retrograde was quite a doozy, but I think that with Mercury direct and Jupiter direct in this 3rd house, this should make it much easier for you to negotiate contracts, to negotiate fees, to maybe apply for new jobs and work and promote your services. This should be very helpful for you now that Jupiter's going direct. On the 16th of March, we've got a full moon opposite this new moon. Here, full moon in your 5th house. Full moon, Taurus, shining a light on your creativity. It's a great time to be with children, to play games, to do anything enjoyable, to have pleasurable activities in your life. The full moon is shining a light and saying, Taurus, We know you like money, we know you like working, but hey, this is also time for pleasure and for fun and bringing out the child within you. On the 18th of March, we've got Mercury moving into your 11th house as well, also enabling you to communicate with people in teams, maybe to speak to a group of people, maybe to give a seminar or a training, or to go to a seminar or a training. And on the 21st of March, we've got the Sun moving from your 11th house now into the 12th house on the 21st of March. And this, whenever the Sun is in the 12th house, this is also a time, Taurus, for some introspection, for looking at how you feel the balance is in your life with your family, your friends, your relationships, your work, your career, your spiritual life, for really taking some time out to examine that, so that when your birthday comes around, you're clearer about what you want, and then things can move forward more quickly for you, Taurus. And then at the end of the month, we've got a new moon in Aries as well in your 12th house. So as you can see, there's a lot of activity here in these last 3 houses of the zodiac, of the chart for you. So this house is very much connected with your career, and as I've said, I think you might get some good news as far as the work is concerned. For your 11th house, focus, this is all to do with your friendships, your connections, how you feel you're making a contribution, maybe in your community. What can you do to give back, to help? And also in the 12th house, this has to do with meditating, relaxing, breathing, listening to your intuition and those messages that come in during the quiet times. So Taurus, do keep in mind that we're still under this very strong influence of the grand cross in the heavens. For you, it's going to be, many of you are going to be retraining, maybe going for a totally new career or adding skills to what you've already got. Many of you reassessing your work, your passion, what you really want to do with your life, and also looking at your health and your well-being and how you can improve that and feel stronger. So Taurus, there's an awful lot happening in the heavens, so make sure now Mercury's direct that you're not getting too busy, and that you take advantage of this Mars retrograde and you really examine where your time is going. What are you putting your energy into? Is it going into the weeds and the nonsense and the less important things? Or are you focused on the really important things, and have you got your priorities right? So I wish you a wonderful month, and I thank you for listening.